Moving on to the West, where the Minnesota Timberwolves lost Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals at home with Game 2 tonight. The T-Wolves were somehow out-rebounded 48-40 by the Dallas Mavericks, who also dominated 62-38 points in the paint. Y'all know all of this. Minnesota's got a home playoff record of 3-3 right now. They're a 500 team at home, which is not great. Meanwhile, Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving are staking claims to being the best offensive backcourt duo, some would say, in NBA history. I'm not going that far as of yet. We'll see what happens, but they are special, no doubt about that. Minnesota's got to win this game tonight. You are Anthony Edwards. You the Ant-Man. This brother's the future face of the NBA. He's spectacular. I love him dearly. But he's 22 years of age, going up against Kyrie, a guy that he called for. He said, I'm guarding him. That's who I'm guarding him. Called out Kyrie, like Kyrie said to Charles Barkley and the TNT crew the other night after the winning Game 1. He said he was at home minding his business, sitting with his kids and his wife watching the game. And what happened was they sitting up there talking about, you going to hear this man say he want Kyrie. Well, be careful what you ask for. Kyrie is a magician on the basketball court. Offensive wizardry is associated with his name, his ball handling skills, his shot-making ability, the greatest finisher at the basket by a little man in NBA history. That dude, Kyrie Irving, is nothing short of spectacular. You don't call him out. And Ant-Man did it. You 22 years of age. Did you see how gassed Anthony Edwards looked? Going up against Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving, 32 years old. Do you see how gassed Anthony Edwards looked? That's something to pay attention to. That's something to not ignore. No question about it. So it is what it is. You know, now you learned your lesson. CP3, who's doing NBA Countdown on ESPN and ABC with us, pointed out something very astute the other day. He said, just because you asked to guard the brother and just because that's your assignment doesn't mean you have to stay on that assignment all game long. You can start off the game guarding Kyrie Irving, but you don't need to stay guarding him all throughout the game. He's too spectacular to expend your energy doing that, because if you do so, it's going to compromise you offensively, and you're not going to be able to give us what we need, which was evidence in Game 1 when Ant-Man only scored 16 points. CP3's right about that. So that's where we are with it. And because that's where we are with it, here is the deal. In the end, here's the bottom line. Anthony Edwards got to show up tonight. Game 2. No excuses. Got to get it done. And while he's doing that, guess what? Not only does he have to get it done, okay, Karl Anthony Towns got to help him. You can't be jacking 9 3-pointers, man. You're damn near 7 feet tall. There's a mismatch every time you touch the ball. Take advantage of it. Got to do it. You got to do it. Mike Conley, be steady, man. Stop making mistakes. Jaden McDaniels, hit your 3-point shots. You too, Naz Reid. You're going to need a concerted effort, because I'm here to tell y'all. I got Minnesota winning this series in 7 games. It wouldn't surprise me if Dallas won. Not to mention the fact that Dallas could win the championship too. Because with Kyrie playing the way that he's playing and leading the way that he's leading, and having P.J. Washington and Derrick Jones playing the way that they've been playing, not to mention this kid Gaffey, Dallas got all the requisite tools. And Jason Kidd is coaching his ass off. He deserves that extension. Nico Harrison, the man running basketball operations for the Dallas Mavericks. Look at what he's assembled. Look at what he's pulled together. Look at the trading deadline deal he got with getting Gaffey and P.J. Washington. I can't say enough about the brother. He's doing big things. Obviously had a long-standing relationship with Kyrie Irving. Kyrie trusts him. Kyrie loves him. Loves being there in Dallas. Look at what has happened. Minnesota's got to win this game tonight. Because if they don't win, they ain't winning this series. This is not Denver. You're not beating Dallas 4 games in 4 out of 5 games. I don't believe that. And you ain't going on the road and winning 3 games in the playoff series in Dallas. Minnesota won games 1, 2, and 7 in Denver. I can't see them winning. If they lose tonight, they're going to win 3, 4, and 6. I can't see that. So let me just get that out the way.